Can you tell us a little bit about Fred Goodell? Can you tell us about Fred Goodell? What do you remember about him?
Well, after, you know, I did another car after the Shelby Cobra. You know that? You heard about the do-it-yourself car, kit car, Bradley GT?
Yes.
That's my creation.
The Bradley GT is your creation. It's based on a Volkswagen chassis, correct?
Yeah.
And you designed the whole car?
Not only designed, I fabricated and toolings and everything. You know what? Tool cost was, I made this company big money, but they didn't give me a piece pie. There was a promise. John, we gotta get you a piece pie when you're done. They breached the contract. I got really upset. It cost me tooling charge of $200. Can you imagine that in 1975? How could anybody could produce such a low-cost tooling? They put the box full of part together, shipped $6,000. You know what a brand new camera cost at that time? $5,000.
So the Bradley GT was very expensive.
Then they put together with a basic $6,000 parts. Put together, they worth about $12,000, $13,000. Airline pilots heard about that car. They all wrote out that concept and the paper. Somebody put together a car for them. Instantly it became a $12,000 car at that time.
Were you aware that the Shelby, the 68 Shelby and the 67 Shelby was geared towards lawyers and doctors and rich people? Did they tell you that you were designing a car for the wealthy type person to buy? Were you aware of that? Since some of the 1969 brochures, it actually says that the sales were towards doctors and lawyers and executives and businesses.
Wow.
Yeah, it goes way back.
You got more information now.
Well, now you have a lot of information because I've given it to you. Would you have done anything different?
I don't think so. What can I say? Before we start this business, the restaurant, got the whole idea. I worked for the Whirlpool Corporation. Whirlpool makes refrigerator, icebox, things like that. Remember that? Appliance. I was assigned to vacuum cleaner division, Whirlpool Corporation. When you go to Sears Roebuck, you can buy one of the canister vacuum cleaner on the Kenmore name. I designed that thing back in 1985. Got patents. So I went with, gotta make a living as a contracting engineering position. So I do have also not only car design but the engineering background, nuts and bolts background.
How about your time at Tonka Toys?
That's another matter, another story.
That's a whole nother story. That's why we're here in Minnesota right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here in Minnesota. It's because Tonka Toys brought John.
Whirlpool asked me, you got a design need for new vacuum cleaner. Well, I told him, I never designed vacuum cleaner in my life. No experience. But give me 3 months. 3 months time I came up with 17 different patentable items. Patent manager, the company is a lawyer. He told me, John, You gotta be careful, slow down. You know, all these guys here got a master's degree from engineering, been here for 30 years. They don't have a patent. You come up with a novice rookie like you come around and have a, what, 17 different patent concept. Be humble. Other guy gonna upset you or kick you out. That's what happened. So I got 3 months time. I studied, you know, all the basic, the same, you know, engineering, design. So my boss asked me, "You really gonna stay with design or use old model, carry over the old model to just make a real improvement?" I stick with a new concept, new tooling. That's gonna cost about $250,000 tooling charge. I take my chance. It became a very successful vacuum cleaner. Then Japanese bought it. Panasonic still produces that vacuum cleaner I designed. Yeah. Can you imagine that? So, whatever lead me to, as far as idea, creativity, and the concept, it came out of my own head, and I can't explain beyond. Whatever I possess must have been pretty good idea. I don't know.
Was there somebody that you looked up to in the car business when you first started?
Same way Bradley GT. They used to make a dune buggy, you know. Like just a piece of junk. I came around at the going door, curved glass. Can you imagine that at that time?
You designed the gullwing doors yourself?
Going door. And
how'd you come up with that idea? Was that something you just thought about?
Long time ago, Mercedes did that. So I thought, well, Mercedes came up with a going door. Well, why not I could try? You know, that this is just almost no match. You know, it's a pretty inexpensive car.
Should they have named the Bradley GT the John Chun car?
Well, I've been struggling. I designed it, but you know what? My boss, I applied for patent. He was doing the same thing, same time. I don't know what happened. It's a bad people.